Hey there, YouTube. Hey there, YouTube. This is Fragments of Memory once again, aka the Armchair Philosopher. And I'm going to respond to one Testizel's video. It's basically your homegirls are effing up your relationship. Now, Testizel man, there's one quote I want to lay on you real quick. You can judge a man by the company that he keeps. And of course, this is true for women. And you made a very good point that if you look at the people that are in your inner circle and they're not where they need to be, maybe you may need to take a look at yourself and find out whether or not you're where you need to be. So that was some great insight there. Now, I have noticed a pattern, a trend that when a woman is in a relationship or married or whatever the case might be, she has maybe one or two single friends or maybe a couple of single friends who can't seem to find love, and all they do is complain about how men are bad and how men are worthless, and does seem to be a lot of bitterness and a lot of resentment on the part of these women. It is true that misery loves company, and I guess I would just jump on your bandwagon and not trying really to jump on your bandwagon, but jump on your bandwagon just to say they shouldn't listen to everything that their friend says. It's always the girl that comes out that has had a slew of bad relationships that wants to give you advice on how to have a relationship or a successful relationship. And I feel that these friends, these friends of this woman, are thieves in the temple. To take one from his purple badness himself. And Malcolm X in his autobiography, when he talked about his marriage to his wife, he talked about how your in-laws should really be called outlaws, because he talked about how many marriages have been sabotaged by the influence of the in-laws. So when a woman gets married, the husband and wife should have time to just deal with each other alone without interference from the family. Friends aren't in the relationship. Your friends are not in your relationship. Your relationship is between that man and that woman. And I'll 100% agree with that. Like if something's going down between you and that person, it's just between you and that person. It's not between you, that person, and your friend. Now, yes, I've said in previous videos that everyone comes with their personal ecosystem. That when you get married to someone, you deal with whatever world they're coming from. But at the same time, to the people in that world, I would say back off a little bit. Unless this man is physically beating this woman, or unless this woman is in danger of her life, then I think these friends need to stay out of the business. Um, Too often, I think there's just a lot of emotional baggage that comes with these ladies. And people, because we all carry baggage. I don't care if you're black, white, male, female, hermaphrodite, whatever. You're going to have baggage if you've lived on this planet. The key is to try to make sure your baggage doesn't affect your life, or at least try to sort through the baggage a little bit. So I really just want to just give you your props, Mr. Cyrano, because you're on point. I mean, I've experienced this when I have dated and been in relationships, where women where I'll be dealing with a lady, but then I got to deal with the input from her friends, and her friends are always belligerent. We're always belligerent, disrespectful, didn't respect the relationship, and the lady that's supposed to be in a relationship with you was always co-signing with what they was doing. So I think it is sad that there are women that don't have their own wills, or they're so emotionally attached to the friend that they can't just say, "Hey, look, this is my man over here. Let's do our thing over here. Let's be friends over here." But I also blame that woman. Like when she's having problems, who does she run to? She runs to the friends that are bitter. So of course, when she's angry, she's unloading her emotions out to her friends, and now her friends use that as fodder against this man. So now there's a lot of drama being caused. So it's good that brothers out here are speaking up for brothers. I think sometimes I do feel that men aren't spoken for. You know what I'm saying? Men are not, no one speaks up for the guys. A guy is just supposed to just take it and take it and take it and still be cool, and that's not cool either. So thank you for being at least a voice and crying out in the wilderness, so to speak. Hey man, be easy like Sunday morning. Take care.